Hello Moto GP fans, welcome back to ZNGP today. Jorge Martin showcased his dominance once again at the Le Mans sprint race, navigating through challenges and securing victory. In a comprehensive post-race interview, Martin shared his strategic approach, reflections on the race dynamics, and preparations for the upcoming event. Marc Marquez's stellar second-place finish in the Le Mans sprint race is a testament to his resilience and strategic prowess on the track. Despite starting from position 12+1, Marquez executed a phenomenal start, propelling himself to 5th place and ultimately securing a podium finish. In a post-race interview, Marquez reflected on the unexpected outcome, his flawless start, and the valuable lessons learned throughout the weekend. Francesco Bagnaia's aspirations for a podium finish at the Le Mans Moto GP sprint were dashed as he encountered critical issues with his Ducati GP24, leading to an untimely retirement from the race. Bagnaia's struggles mark another setback in his recent string of challenging races, leaving him and his team scrambling to diagnose and rectify the underlying problems. Maverick Vinales showcased resilience and strategic prowess as he clinched 3rd place in the Le Mans Moto GP sprint, despite grappling with rear tire issues throughout the race. Despite the challenges encountered, Vinales' adept management of pressure and tactical maneuvers allowed him to secure a podium finish, laying the groundwork for a potentially stronger performance in the upcoming Grand Prix. Don't forget to click subscribe button and the bell icon for MotoGP news update. Despite clinching victory, Martin reflected on the demanding nature of the sprint race, highlighting the intensity of competition and the relentless pursuit of speed. He offered insights into the race dynamics and the strategic decisions that shaped his performance. This year's victory has not been easy, riding at 30.9 or 31.0 all the laps, in times that 2 years ago was almost a pole, I think is outrageous. Martin remarked, shedding light on the challenges posed by the fiercely competitive field and the remarkable pace set by the riders. With rain forecasted for the upcoming race, Martin emphasized the importance of adaptability and preparedness for changing weather conditions. He discussed his approach to handling unpredictable elements and maintaining focus amidst potential challenges. We have to be prepared for all conditions. It's not something that worries me, but it's something that I can't control right now, Martin affirmed, underscoring the need for a flexible mindset and readiness to tackle unforeseen circumstances on the track. Martin acknowledged the impressive performance of fellow competitor Marc Marquez, expressing confidence in his ability to mount a formidable comeback. He anticipated an engaging battle on the track, showcasing the depth of talent within the MotoGP field. I'm not surprised. I knew he could reach the podium. Marc, he can do it, Martin affirmed, recognizing Marquez's remarkable skill and determination in overcoming challenges on the circuit. Jorge Martin's strategic insights and triumph at the Le Mans sprint race exemplify his resilience and tactical prowess on the track. As he prepares for future races, Martin's ability to navigate challenges and maintain a competitive edge solidifies his status as a prominent contender in the MotoGP championship. Marquez's impressive performance exceeded expectations, considering the challenges he faced during the weekend. From struggling in qualifying to salvaging a top-tier finish in the sprint race, Marquez showcased his determination and ability to adapt to adverse circumstances. I didn't imagine it would end like this. The objective was to try to be there in the top 8, top 7, because we had the rhythm, Marquez shared, highlighting the team's initial goals and the unexpected turn of events that led to a podium finish. Marquez elaborated on his flawless start, emphasizing the importance of experience and instinct in navigating through the chaotic first moments of the race. He discussed the critical elements of his start and the strategic decisions that propelled him forward. Well, you have to use a little experience. It is no longer the first corner, the second and the third, but it is the way you exit in the first moment, Marquez explained, shedding light on the nuances of executing a perfect start and positioning oneself effectively in the early stages of the race. Marquez reflected on the learning process throughout the weekend, acknowledging the mistakes made and the insights gained from collaboration with the team. He emphasized the importance of continuous learning and adaptation in optimizing performance on the track. This weekend we learned several things. We decided to go in a completely different direction. So this has kept me out. You can say the yellow flag, you can say the save, but I have not come out convinced, Marquez shared, illustrating the team's collaborative effort to address challenges and refine strategies. Marc Marquez's remarkable performance in the Le Mans sprint race exemplifies his resilience, strategic acumen, and continuous pursuit of excellence on the track. As he prepares for the challenges of Le Mans Sunday, Marquez's ability to adapt, react, and showcase his speed in diverse conditions positions him as a formidable contender in the Moto GP championship. Bagnaia's race took a tumultuous turn right from the start, with the Ducati rider facing significant challenges aboard his GP24 machine. Nearly crashing twice and struggling with the bike's erratic behavior, Bagnaia found himself losing positions rapidly, ultimately culminating in an early retirement from the race on lap 3. It was doing crazy things and then I had to retire. There was a lot of wheelie, something strange, Bagnaia recounted, shedding light on the unexpected issues plaguing his race and rendering his Ducati uncontrollable. Bagnaia expressed his frustration and bewilderment at the unforeseen problems encountered during the sprint race, emphasizing the urgency to diagnose and address the issues before the subsequent race day. Despite his initial hopes of gaining valuable race data for Sunday's Grand Prix, Bagnaia's challenges proved insurmountable. My team is already checking everything. Today, we just had to change the bike from qualifying to be more careful and it was not working like I expected, Bagnaia lamented, underscoring the disappointment of retiring prematurely and missing out on crucial race information for Sunday. Despite the setbacks faced in the sprint race, Bagnaia remains determined to bounce back and leverage the positives from his performance earlier in the weekend. With a resilient spirit and a focus on rectifying the issues, Bagnaia and his team aim to regroup and deliver a competitive showing in the upcoming Grand Prix. Tomorrow we will solve it. Tomorrow we will take the positives and our performance is very high, Bagnaia affirmed, highlighting his unwavering determination to overcome adversity and translate the lessons learned into a stronger performance on race day. Francesco Bagnaia's premature retirement from the Le Mans MotoGP sprint underscores the unpredictability and challenges inherent in motorcycle racing. As Bagnaia and his team work tirelessly to address the technical issues plaguing his Ducati GP24, their collective focus shifts towards redemption and a renewed sense of optimism for the upcoming Grand Prix. Vinales faced an unexpected setback during the sprint as his rear tire began to overheat, significantly impacting his performance and forcing him to recalibrate his strategy mid-race. Despite the adverse conditions, Vinales showcased remarkable composure and adaptability, ultimately maintaining a competitive pace and defending his position against persistent pressure from Enea Bastianini. I started the race at 31.0 and 31.1, which were very good times. Then suddenly the rear tire started to heat up and my performance dropped a lot, something that hadn't happened to me all weekend. Third, on a day when things are not going well, you have to sign it. Vinales assessment. Vinales demonstrated astute racecraft and strategic prowess as he navigated the challenges posed by Bastianini's relentless pursuit. Employing a combination of experience, intelligence, and tire management tactics, Vinales effectively contained his opponent's advances, securing a podium finish despite the adverse circumstances. It has been difficult for me to contain him. I haven't gotten nervous. I am happy, I have known how to manage the pressure well. I would like to go out with Jorge and the two of us go. Vinales reflection. Despite the setbacks encountered during the sprint, Vinales remains optimistic and determined to address the underlying issues in preparation for the upcoming race day. With a focus on diagnosing and resolving the rear tire overheating problem, Vinales aims to leverage the lessons learned and optimize his performance for Sunday's Grand Prix. You have to understand the reason why the rear tire has become so hot. On another occasion I might have done 6th or 7th, this time 3rd, that's what I'm looking for. If it doesn't rain tomorrow, we have to go all out, improve this small problem that I had in the race and go out to fight. Vinales outlook. Maverick Vinales' exemplary performance in the Le Mans Moto GP sprint underscores his resilience and strategic acumen amidst challenging race conditions. As he and his team work to address the rear tire issues and optimize their setup for the upcoming Grand Prix, Vinales remains steadfast in his determination to build upon his podium finish and contend for victory on race day. Thank you for joining ZNGP today. And this has been your Moto GP news update. See you in the next video.